Hello guys, welcome back to another video. We are back today again, and we are watching I tried the first humanoid home robot. It got wrong. Pause. That sounds kind of weird. Currently it is 8:20:51. So top of the morning to you guys. I'm kind of tired, but we need to pump out videos. So yeah, we gotta stay on the grind
first
and
humanoid
stuff. Okay, cool. First second into the video, and I'm already traumatized. Got this weird looking robot with nothing but pure eyes, just staring at me, waving.
The first humanoid robot housekeeper.
Oh my god!
For 20,
so if I ask, okay, make me some eggs. So just cook up some eggs for me.
You can pre-order
20,000
One X's Neo robot now, with delivery in 2026.
I think you missed a tiny spot.
Wow.
Just one little catch. There may be a human behind the curtain, pulling the robot strings.
If I throw up, will the robot throw up?
How about, this is just a little idea. How about you just, hire a housekeeper? I think it's a little more creepy knowing that, there's just some random dude, some random girl, just behind the, just behind, their little Oculus, just making you a coffee, and then they can see what you're doing. That's a little creepy. How about you just hire a housekeeper instead of buying a $20,000, robot?
A company representative may need to peer into your house via Neo's camera eyes to get things done.
To many people, this is crazy.
You have to be okay with this for the product to be useful.
But is Neo a useful product?
We're winning now, Neo.
No,
Home
it's
robots
not.
had two big challenges: creating a safe and capable body
Okay, whatever.
and a smart brain. One X is taking on both of those, which is why Neo looks so different from a more industrial factory robot.
Whoa.
Neo, it's 70 degrees here in California. Why are you wearing a sweater?
Good question. Bert, why am I wearing a sweater?
It's a combination of safety and just also generally aesthetics. You can think of it kind of like a skin, except if it was an
I
actual
see.
skin, that would probably be pretty creepy.
It would be creepy, but I
He
actually
is
wasn't
creepy.
all that creeped out by Neo.
Inside Neo, it really starts with some very, very powerful motors that we have developed here at 1X. These motors are so strong and light that instead of using the classical gears that you see in robots, we can actually pull on tendons loosely inspired by biology and muscles. This allows Neo to move around not just quietly and smoothly, but also...
Oh, cool. So what if I, use your motors from 1X and, I design a highly powerful, highly powerful, robot that, can wipe out the whole of the human race, how about, can I borrow some of those motors? They move, you mentioned that they moved very smoothly and quietly, so how about, we create, just in case, we create, a couple more nukes, like robot nukes that can just walk, oh my god, walking nukes. Imagine you're just in the city and you just see a huge nuke just walking. That would be cool, right? Unless you're in the city, because you'd just be blown to pieces. And then how about you just make these nukes and then give them to me?
Be very,
And then,
very...
next time, someone's saying something, I can just threaten to nuke them. Come on, bro, you gotta use your mind. Obviously.
lightweight and be very low energy in motion, just like people.
That lightweight design is intended for
Whoa! Look at that, bro. Look at that. That is
safety, in case
glorious.
the 66-pound robot falls. Although Neo is capable of lifting up to 150 pounds.
Wait, how much is
it's
that?
not as
150 pounds. 150 pounds. Pounds to kg. What? No. kg. There you go. 68 kg. Wow, so it can pick me up. So this robot can pick me up.
Superhuman as you'd think.
Crush it. It's a walnut.
Oh.
Why doesn't
I thought it
every
was just
home
like
in the UK have brand new solar
done.
panels?
Done. Wait.
The number one reason is
That's
because
not a
of the
good
weather.
robot voice.
Some-
Done. Okay, that's more Stephen Hawking. Wait, my bad.
There's this concept that we think that robots are like superhuman in
Bro,
like
hit it
pressure
harder,
and
bro.
like strength. And some robots are because they're heavily geared, but that means you're not sensitive, right? And delicate. Neo doesn't work like this at all. It works more like us. So the finger strength of Neo is about the same as a human.
That body lets Neo try to do a lot of things humans do. Emphasis on try.
Can I get a water?
If only the real world didn't have doors. All in, it took Neo a little over a minute to fetch a water
That's
from the
not
fridge.
Neo. That's not Neo. That's Mike Hudson from California, and he's behind the screen, you know, watching you in your home clothes, and he's just walking around. Can you make me a coffee? Right away, sir. And then like 20 minutes later, it just gives you like a bottle of beer.
10 feet away.
Thank you, Neo.
Next
No, not thank you, Neo. Thank you, Jennifer, bro. Thank you to this 26-year-old man that controls robots for a living.
load 3 items.
I mean, that's
in
not a
the
bad job,
dishwasher.
you know.
You got this, Neo. You got it.
But you just have to be like a personal slave to someone and just do whatever they asked. That would get kind of boring. Wait, so are they actually moving like robots? Like, you know how he's taking his steps? Does he actually move like that? Like the real person just like picking a... I don't know. He looks like really old. Oh my god. Look at him bending down. Oh wow. Any day now, Neo. I believe in you, Neo.
And that took 5 minutes.
Yes.
The Neo I saw isn't the one shipping in 2026. The new model will be safer and have better hand dexterity.
I
The one
see.
I saw still needed to take breaks to charge and cool down. The challenge isn't just Neo's body, it's also its brain. The body has to perform tasks safely, but the brain
Safely.
needs to know how to do them on its own,
Exactly.
without human help. But right now, everything I saw Neo do was guided by a skilled pilot.
Teleoperation is essentially when there is a human in the loop.
And who is
Human
the
in the
voice
loop.
I'm hearing right now of Neo?
Hi, I am a remote operator in a different room in the building.
And what's your name?
Turing.
Exactly. No one, bro. You're not talking to Neo. You're talking to Turing Gallagher.
What's your real name?
My real name is Turing.
Like that's your name on your birth certificate?
Yes, it is, believe it or not.
Alan Turing was, of course, the famous computer science and artificial intelligence pioneer. But this Turing, with a VR headset and controllers, was the one actually operating Neo. That is, until he handed me the controllers.
I actually might
What?
throw up. I think my hand is. I have no idea where I'm facing. This is me doing the Macarena.
Yeah, that's not the microphone.
And Neo had to go to
I
urgent
think you
care.
need to improve
See
your
you, Neo.
dancing skills.
Why does Neo need
I mean, I
to be
can't be
operated
talking. My
like this in the
dancing
first
skills are
place?
horrible.
Because
You
its
don't wanna see
brain,
that.
aka an AI neural network, needs to learn from more real-world
Please,
experience.
please don't blackmail me to dancing. Because my dancing is horrible. Yeah. Thank you.
experience. The videos of the robot doing things via teleoperation become the training data to make the AI model smarter. That's why 1X is putting Neo in
How,
the home.
bro? Use my idea. How about you just How about you just hire a like? How about you just hire, you know, like a housekeeper? like, you know, like a nurse, or no, like, what do you call it, housemaidens? How about you just hire them? Like,
of early adopters.
I think it's quite important for me to just say that in 2026, if you buy this product, it is because you're okay with that social contract.
what?
If we don't have your data, we can't make the product better. I'm a big fan of what I call like big brother, big sister principle, right? Big sister helps you. Big brother is just there to kind of monitor you. And we are very much the big sister. Depending on how much you want to trade, we can be more useful. And you decide where on that scale you want to be.
Clothes aren't killing the planet, but mass consumption is. Let's make it stylish not to change our style every week.
Is this slam
Do
poetry?
you right now know what things Neo in 2026 will do autonomously versus what it will do teleoperated?
So when you get your Neo in 2026, it will do most of the things in your home autonomously.
Oh,
The
wow.
quality of that work will vary and will improve drastically quite fast as we get data.
To be clear, on my visit, I didn't see Neo do anything autonomously. The company did share this video of Neo autonomously opening the door.
You know, there's this new trending concept now called AI slop, right?
I do know.
It's a very powerful concept of, let's call it robotics slop. It's the most useful kind of slop. Because if you put all of my glasses from my dishwasher in my cabinet, I'm pretty happy. It is going to be not perfect, but back to like just incredibly useful.
Neo might not fold my shirt perfectly, but if an arm is like kind of hanging out of the shirt, like it's okay. It's robotic slop. It's
To me, at least, like that's very okay.
Honestly, it isn't bad. Thank you.
But the reality is, at least at first, much of Neo's work will be done by someone else. There will be an app where you can schedule teleoperation, specifying exactly what and when you want Neo to do
Oh,
things.
you're
in your
thinking, like, obviously this is very cool, but why? Why do you want to spend 20,000, which is, by the way, around 17,000 pounds, on just a robot? Like, I know it's like cool conversation starter, but this is just like ultimate lazy people activities, bro.
house.
So we want to, of course, make sure that we respect privacy as much as possible and that it's always on your terms. You are always in control. Some examples of this
that's
is
fine.
the teleoperator does not
That's kind of
see
right, bro.
you,
We both
right?
know.
We can blur people. Teleoperator also cannot go into specific parts of your home where you set no-go zones. So that's enforced on the software level. So even if the teleoperator tried, they cannot get the robot to go into those homes. And also the
Okay, what about this, robot, right? Heading, he's heading, doing your normal things. He opens one of the cabinets and he just sees dead bodies. Like, just beheaded human bodies, just tied up there. Just everywhere, just blood. You have your fingers in one place, like just a serial killer's work. Are they reporting that to, their manufacturers, like their the people who made them? Like, are they feeding back the data? Okay, there's a dead body here. Like, it's not gonna be completely private, right? Because, like, if they see something they're not supposed to see, like, is this can this help you? Is this helping you to, like, okay, Neo, make sure no one opens the door. I have to dispose of these bodies. Like, is it just gonna help you do anything?
teleoperator can never connect to a robot unless you approve it.
Other companies, like Figure and Tesla, are also racing to build humanoid robots and develop their
Yeah, Tesla Optimus looks the best, bro.
other companies, like
That just looks like a straight up Teletubby. That just looks scary, bro. That does not make me feel safe at all.
Figure and Tesla,
And this looks like teenage skinny teenage Terminator, and then you have a full-on Terminator with an absolute heck of a waist. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god.
are also racing to build humanoid robots and develop their own AI models to make them fully autonomous. As someone who's always dreamed of the home robot straight out of the Jetsons,
Why?
Let's go home, Rosie. Yes, ma'am.
the dream finally feels within reach. But I also couldn't shake flashes of Ex Machina
Dab on the haters. 6'7". Boy, that stuff.
Do you have a name?
Ava.
Neo turns on the stove and throws some paper on and walks away. Can Neo do that? Will Neo do that?
Neo will not do that. Physically, can the robot do that? Yes. Physically, can a lot of products in your home do something dangerous if they decided to? Yes. We will ensure that
Okay,
that is not
what
something-
about Neo? You know, some of the wiring got messed up and he accidentally poured coffee on himself or something and like the wires got burnt a little. How about like his AI thingy gets a little jammed and his intentions go from helping to not helping and killing? Well, how about like Neo, you know, just grabs the nearest knife and just comes at you full speed? How about?
is allowed to do. There are multiple layers of safety systems here that ensures that Neo cannot do something like this.
Neo decides to take a very heavy...
Okay, what about a super smart engineer, right? A super smart engineer. They get Neo. They get him. Yep, I've said that a couple times now. And they rewire him to, you know, burgle people's homes. How about?
piece of wood, like the top of a table, and drop it on me when I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
Neo will not be able to, or allowed to, it's physically capable of, but it will not be allowed to pick up something that is that heavy. So it's like things that Neo cannot do is like pick up something that is very hot, pick up something that's very heavy, pick up something that's very sharp.
Nice job, Neo. High five. Nice. Oh, I'm over here.
Spending the day with Neo was a bit like spending the day with a toddler learning how to do things in the world.
Come on. You got more than... Oh, I'm going to break the robot.
The next few years isn't about owning a super useful robot. It's about raising one, letting it learn from your home, routines, and chores, all at the expense of the privacy of your inner sanctum. Even if you think this is all crazy, what Neo really signals is the beginning of physical AI in our lives and homes. A future where we may work
That's just
alongside
creepy, bro.
new...
There's just like big eyes, and imagine you buy this robot for whatever reason. I don't know, there's a bunch of freaks out there. But how about you just have a robot on your house and they just have massive pupils? And yeah, no, that's just scary, bro.
Kind
That's
of
just
machine.
frightening.
What I really hope we can achieve is in 5 years, everyone has a very high quality of life. Everyone has a feeling of independence, irregardless of their age or any kind of disability. And I do hope we can give people more of their agency back. And
His voice
we
is
can
so
focus on
soothing,
what
bro.
they
He
actually
can
want
make
to
those
do.
hypnosis videos. Like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You will fall asleep. Like that. That's how genuinely like his voice is calming, bro.
No, like this. 6,
Oh my
7.
God, oh my God, okay.
6, 7.
3 times in this video, and this is a grown woman, bro. A grown woman. Joanna Stern, bro. Get your stuff right, bro. Get your stuff right. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have an absolutely crazy, I hope you guys have the happiest day, you know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, you know. I'm gonna start turning into those YouTubers. If you don't subscribe, this spider will crawl up your nose at 3 a.m. Every hole you have. Anyways, thank you guys. Bye-bye. Bye.